Yes.
You killed my father. Dragon Age Origins.
Yes, Dragon Age Origins.
Woo!
So we were talking about this last week. We got to play this at PAX.
Yeah.
And what we saw at PAX was just the adventure. It was just the kind of running around. You're in a party of 4 dudes. You can use the buttons to swap around. And we're like, this is kind of cool. It's like World of Warcraft kind of open.
Kind of, yeah. First, first person, all that. But you're going to be. The thing is, like, I did not expect how much story.
Yes.
Was going to be part of this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, because what we got to see. They would kind of talk to each other, and there were little bits of interesting dialogue, but we didn't realize that they had built a fucking world. Like, this is a no joke. This is like an RPG with like
capital R
with like curly Q's. Like the old. There's like a girl in distress in the front. I mean, this is a serious. Do not fuck around, huge world RPG.
Dude, it feels almost Tolkien-esque,
yes.
right? I mean, you're seeing all the maps, you're seeing all of these different histories and all that. It's just like somebody spent a lot of time writing all of the backstories for all these guys that you're not even going to see.
Yeah. What was hilarious to me is that like the backstories were. A lot of times, I'm the kind of guy that the backstories are coming up, and I'm like, skip, fuck your bullshit story. But I was reading through this, and I didn't realize how much I was paying attention. I was just kind of reading through. I was having a good time, and then so Adrian came in the room, and this guy was just like, "Hello, my name is John." She's like, "Man, these voice actors suck." I'm like, "No, you don't understand. Those are the tranquil. Those aren't the guys that went through the harrowing, because the harrowing was the guys that make the real wizards. But these are the tranquil. They don't have any emotions." And she's looking at me,
just like, really?
I was like,
did she see you like back in your day when you were a teenager with your bag of dice?
Yeah,
and your character sheet.
I had like the flashback. I was like,
nobody understands me in my RPG. Did she start having regret looking at her ring?
It's like meow, meow, taking off the ring. But it was one of those things where I knew the story.
Yeah.
And it made sense. I mean, like, the voice acting is really good. The dialogue is really good. I'm like, oh no, these guys are breaking in to take the vial of their own blood because they have to free themselves from the. I mean, like the Templars or the keeping the magic.
You actually absorbed quite a bit. I'm impressed because like
it's good.
Well, not only that, all the speeches. Every time you go walk around, you'll see like a little bookshelf or something like that, or a chest. You go and just say like Codex updated, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And I look, and there's this long ass text about various like background stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I read some
Is this
of
Alien? I've been reading them, and like it really does add to the story because you'll hear them talk about like alienage and various things. You're like, I remember that. They actually talk about it in a little more detail.
Yeah. It's good.
Deep.
It's really deep, and it's interesting because it's deep in a way that is really, really gripping. Which honestly, I have to say that is really rare. Really, really rare. Like most of the times, I'm just like, yeah, I get it. You're all fighting the bad guy, but I don't know who we're fighting yet.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you have other it's very gray, right?
Yeah.
You have various guys who betray things and all those other things. Just like, okay, is that guy bad guy? Is that guy the bad guy? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean, like you can betray your friends. Like I accidentally betrayed my friends.
Accidentally betrayed?
I went down one chain of the conversation where I couldn't get back. Like I kind of mentioned that people were trying to break out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he was just like, "Tell me more," and I was like, "Wait, how is where's the I was just kidding conversation option?" I was like, "No, I betrayed." But then the funny thing is, I told my friends that I betrayed them because I was trying to fix it. I'm like, I betrayed you. He's like, I hate you forever. Fuck you. And he like walked off. I was like, shit.
Well, dude, it was hilarious. Like I don't know if you went, but I hope I'm not giving away. It's all in the tutorial. But basically, you're talking about, okay, here comes the guy. It's just like, okay, well, we gotta take somebody. Somebody's gotta be the scapegoat, right? And I didn't know that because I said like, who's involved? And I'm like, me and my friend. He's like, what the fuck, right? And then I'm like, well, dude, you want to own up for saving your friend, right? And then they came. It's like, okay, by the way, we need to take somebody. And then this Grey Warden says, okay, I need you to come with me.
Wow.
I don't know. Did you do this?
I think it came out different.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
So the guy I was with, they took him away and hung him.
That is totally different.
Holy, so what? I mean, again, it's the intro. So what the fuck happened?
I don't give a shit. So what happened is the guy that was trying to like steal his blood, he revealed himself as a blood mage, killed all the dudes and ran away. I think that's the same dude that got hung in your thing.
Are you? No, I'm talking about the intro, dude. The intro when you were breaking out and saving the maidens.
Yeah. Saving the maidens.
Holy! Don't tell. Oh, that's right. Okay, so here's the other thing that's really cool about this. When you pick a character, I totally forgot. When you pick a character, you can pick their background.
Yeah.
Whatever their background is. Oh. And each background is a totally different tutorial.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And these tutorials are like 3 hours. I'm serious. Like I was saving these maidens in my alien because I was an elf. Who were you?
I was an elf.
Oh, so you were the other elf. You must have been the...
That is so cool. So we played a totally different tutorial.
Holy shit! So I don't even like blood mage. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
dude?
like there was this whole thing where I grew up in this temple, like protected by the Templars.
Were you a city elf or a wood elf?